Alright, looks like everything's up and working and going. Still keeping the 60 FPS. I'm glad that shit hasn't broken.
I have to take a look at the caseboard to figure this out.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
I think it's really weird it doesn't drop a save point after the credit sequence.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's
Should look around.
car waiting.
With the flooding gone, could be further.
Imagine you've been trapped in a place for
The flooding
13
disappeared
years
very suddenly.
that takes the shit that you
I wonder
create
if there's
and
any
makes it
connection
real.
to the overlap.
And then the first fucking person you encounter is someone who happens to have the same name as you.
These woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You want a flashlight? It's not safe without light.
Wait. God, a flashlight feels like it doesn't do shit. Like, I guess, I get that we're close to sundown and it's not, like, super dark, but still.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Bro, your
Notes
lock
and ammo.
sucks.
Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and bring them and gut them. Okay. So. Everything's still holding up. Do I need to adjust audio or fix the picture at all? Okay. Okay, so we're back here. Oh, that's how you quick turn. Okay. Oh shit, the wolf is real. Fuck! Alright, let's heal. Okay, the quick turn's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, I do not like that you just kind of fucking go wherever the hell you feel like it.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Okay, so that's new. Like, because I remember in the first game, I think it was birds or some other stuff. But I don't remember wolves turning into things. What key is that? Steam side stash key. Today's catch, a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike, almost caught a lake trout, but gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around the woods just before sunrise, had binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes, didn't notice me. Good, don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoid them as usual. No one notices quiet old fishermen, not even the fish. Hold on one second. Let's see. What the fuck is this thing caught on? There we go. Oh, that's where Steamside is. Okay. I don't think I've been this way yet, have I?
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? A little clothespin doll.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Where? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 birds for darkness, 3 birds for fight. For a fight. 4 birds for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 birds for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever that may be. So... Okay, so... I need to place something there. Can I...
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm.
That's new.
Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Okay, I'm hearing something. Oh, okay. Increases maximum health. Increases stagger. Okay. Okay, can't go down there.
Never over.
There you are. Oh, it's on his back. Shotgun ammo, batteries, hand flare. Okay. Okay, so we know there should be a cache up here somewhere. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington to Oregon, all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you'll find 59 threatened and endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild gray wolves. Oh, they're short fucking one more now. The Pacific Northwest region ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and the Olympic ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. The west, there's several islands and dry desert plateaus over the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon and blue herring. The marshes and ponds of the area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh, is that it? Don't know if this is where I want to go first or not.
Another one of those rhymes.
The hero, brave and strong, left home to right the wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. Okay, is there a...
I feel bad for these guys.
This is just giving me tons of ammo right now. Okay, I don't know the password. I'm gonna turn around and he's gonna be fucking looking at me. Oh. Witches Station 2. Steamside 1, Cauldron Lake Rental Cabins 1. Research into the reality-altering effects discovered at Cauldron Lake are utilizing fiction and art as a source, then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology: the FBC intends to research projects, the FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these parts or these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with specific functions and then use the depicted dolls as symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving doll symbols and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data, with the hope that the patterns will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing base. Okay, so some of the nursery rhymes are real, some aren't. Any other little dolls here? No. Hero brave and strong left home to right or wrong. From the woods came a wolf, so greedy and hungry that he what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find. So wolf in the woods. I'm gonna assume the hero doll goes there.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. Jesus. What is this? Another charm for my bracelet.
Okay, so that's an extra life, basically. Alright, so we've been there. So we need to check out the private cabin. Okay, yeah, I can go down here.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What
Just
sort
so
of
you're
cult
succeeding, or else.
refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Weird, because I'm pretty sure when we played through this originally earlier, she said that much earlier on. Well, that bird's... Okay, so I thought maybe that was a collectible. I think I just fucked some birds up.
cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
8. Okay. 6. Rock tree. 668. Wait. 6. 8, yeah. So wait, is that a 5 or yeah, it's a 6. So 6 and 8. Unless there's another rock that I'm just not aware of. Oh, is it just +3? Because it's only lighting up the one. Because it's only... Maybe it's 223? No. Rock tree, are you bright enough? Oh, maybe it's... 3, 6... So 6 plus 2 is 8. So let's try 3, 6, 5, maybe? Maybe I'm... What the fuck am I missing? Yeah, what is it? Why is it 658? Yeah, I don't get why that one is 658. Are you one of us or one of them? God, I hope finding these things isn't, like, affecting my fucking ending. If this game even has multiple endings.
Nah.
Where was the 7 minus 2 at? Like, I must have just been missing that. Oh, okay, there was another rock.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Cauldron-like rhymes.
Nah.
Hey, welcome in, Toxin.
Doesn't look right.
Okay, all of those are placed. Hope I get something for actually filling all this shit out.
I already took care of all this.
See, I like that she autofills a bunch of this stuff, but I wish she would just do that in general. Well, I mean, I didn't stream it all yesterday, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream this for a while, then I'm gonna probably go eat and have dinner, and then I'll come back and stream again later tonight. Oh, that's right, I meant to ask. I heard that there was a hurricane going on, mostly around the Florida area, but... there a private cabin? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I picked up the other dolls. Yes, Miriam and Matt, thank you for the lovely hike. Patty came down from New York City and loved every minute of the trip. Lori and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got there. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Camping dues and indulgence from your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery, set up tents, relax. Do not chop down trees, leave trash behind. Be loud and obnoxious, start forest fires.
There's a rhyme over here.
Mother Crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beasts coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Oh fuck, no, take that. Yeah, hero there.
Keep trying. Yeah.
Okay, something should be different. Okay, didn't you guys get like a shit ton of rain, like a few months back? Or late last year? Oh.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important
Okay, that was
element.
it.
Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Okay, we did all of that. Like, what changed? Usually when I drop those things, it gives me a charm. Wait, do I need to... Is it back at the house? Okay, I'll check it out in a little bit. Okay, that's new.
Fucking monsters.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least. At least you're safe.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Yeah, I know that the charms give a variety of benefits. Like, I've collected 3 of them so far. There you are. Fuck. Love that I found the note that said that these things are endangered. Screwdriver. Oh, okay. I call shenanigans game. So there's a screwdriver somewhere that I missed. Says there's a container at the witch's house that I somehow also missed. I feel like that shouldn't be doing that. We're encountering some weird glitches in this game recently. Okay. Should I have been fighting a wolf at each location? Because we never found one at the house. We found the footprints.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Should I have found that earlier? Oh, what did you do? Okay, so either I missed that all the times I've come through here, or these stations have different things each chapter. I'm not even sure which way I need to go. Okay, I'll check it out in a bit. Okay, so I should be able to get there through here. Sure, which one? Or what do you request? How's it going, Visor, by the way? I've actually already played through Metal Gear Solid. I've been debating, maybe doing Twin
I can't leave
Snakes.
here yet. Lots of work left to do.
fuck you mean you can't leave here yet? Yeah, if I do, I might do Twin Snakes, because I did the original game a few months back. The original Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid? Because I could do the original Metal Gear, because I have a copy of the MSX version. Yeah, I can do, yeah, I can do the original Metal Gear. It's gonna be a little bit, because after this, I'm trying to finish this before Silent Hill 2 Remake comes out, and I'm gonna play through that. But I can probably squeeze that in, after Silent Hill 2. Because that won't take long to play, like... Okay, we checked that already.
I need something to cut this.
God damn it, where's the guy with the bolt cutters? But yeah, if you want to, in my link tree, there's a link to my Discord. I actually have like a request room in there. Didn't you do Lament of Innocence? Yes. Yes, I did. I actually have, also if you go to the link tree, there's a link to my YouTube page. That has the streams for Lament of Innocence on it. Did you used to go by a different username? Because are you the one that requested Lament of Innocence? Because I know that was a request. Oh, okay. But yeah, if you go to my YouTube page, you'll actually see Lament of Innocence on there if you weren't able to watch it or not.
We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Oh, do we finally get to play Alan Wake in the Alan Wake game?
Thank you. Welcome. Well, we have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, Old Gods of Asgard, is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control.
Oh, it's the old guys
I didn't
from
even
the
know a
original.
mugshot in the fucking tabloids. And I don't...
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show.
The old guys were from the first game. Like, they were supposed to be, like, crazy senile guys that thought that they were in a band or some shit.
Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly
Sounds really
what
low
every
compared to
reader
the rest of the
really
game.
asks. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
There, I turned it down, or up some.
You got me. Good prank. Very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
I actually really like these live action segments. I've always liked them in this company's games.
Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
All right.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, so it was a lot lower because now
What is
my
it?
my
Something's
mic
not
is
right
saying
here.
a lot louder.
I
Is
needed
coming
to
in.
get home to Alice.
Okay, do I have... I don't have a flashlight. This is not good. I do not have a flashlight.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
My interpretations of many worlds, Casper, or Dr. Casper Darling. Okay.
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Okay, can't go through any of that. Don't think that there's anything there. Can I interact with this? No. Oh shit, there's Casey.
Old Gods of Asgard.
Okay, that's the
That
band.
name sounded familiar.
665 Neighbors of the Beast. It's gotta be 665.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
I gotta start choosing better times to, I gotta start choosing way better times to look over at chat, because whatever was on that TV, I didn't fucking see it. Honestly, the guy that they have playing Alan Wake in this game in the live action segments, I think could do a pretty damn good job. Okay, so I'm clearly missing something. So this is where I came through. Oh, here we go. I don't know how the hell I missed that.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
But other than like a normal named actor, I'm honestly not super sure. I'm really bad with actors, to be honest.
This is the ritual to ritual.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just
Fuck,
happened
this
to
is
me.
gonna be his version of the Mind
A summary
Palace.
of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Okay, let's see. Part 1, late night. Read me, beware Scratch, Alice. Waking up to the nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was a safe haven. My writing
I had to write more.
affected what was outside. I was trying to write the story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said had felt true. Was this part of the writing or coming from somewhere else? Dark place, trapped. You must write to escape.
yourself out of this room. Like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films,
Wait.
all based on. Let's do this!
Wait, Sam Lake, I'm pretty sure is the guy playing Casey in the game. He's also the face for Max Payne. Okay, nothing else.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So,
Oh god, it's so weird
what's the
actually
problem,
hearing
Alan?
what he
Because
sounds like.
on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing.
Yeah.
They've gone with choices that are different from mine.
Yeah, he was the writer. He was the writer at least for the first two
I feel
Max Payne
protective
games,
about
I
my
think.
stories and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Oh, I didn't know
Well-
he was the writer for this.
In that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Because I know the voice actor for Max Payne is a different guy from from Sam
was
Lake.
An old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Yeah, because I want to say the creators of Max Payne and the writer in that guy, I want to say he's like Finnish or Swedish or something. Okay. Because I know the voice actor for Max and for Casey in this, he's like a well-known like character actor that usually plays like cops and stuff. Like I can never remember his name, but like his voice is like super distinct. Okay, so that changed. 2565. But yeah, I remember for the first Max Payne, a lot of the actors that were in the game were just staffers on it. Like the main villain in it, like the mother of the mob boss was Sam Lake's actual mother. And there's rumors that like one of the characters in it was literally like a pizza delivery guy that dropped off something. They're like, hey, we like your face. Can you like... And they just took like some pictures of him and threw him in there. I don't know how true that story is, but it's funny as hell to me.
Hello?
Okay, the mirrors are fucking weird.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember...
I don't remember this guy at all from the first game. He might be from Control.
It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse.
Okay, I'm not the only one. I was thinking, like, this feels like fucking Adam Sandler for some reason. He feels like when Adam Sandler is trying to do an accent.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out.
Blah,
but
blah,
don't
blah.
you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
Say blah, blah, blah.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Okay, so we now have a map, which I guess is good, but also bad, because that means we can now get lost. Okay, there's the basement. What else is around here? Okay, this was my dressing room. Okay, so this all just loops now. God, I hope it's not something stupid like a pencil or some shit.
The talk show host?
I actually really like Nick Cage's Dracula, to be honest. But I'm a Nick Cage fan.
Attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
I think Ghost Rider 1 is kind of an okay movie. I do agree with people that are like, there's no threat in the film, because it's like he encounters someone, then he does one move and he beats them. I do agree with people who say that, but I do still enjoy the first Ghost Rider movie. The second one, not so much. The second one is kind of shit. In fact, what really annoys me is I've watched the second one like a few times, because at one point I was staying
an old lamp and a shoebox.
At a house, and there was no
left for me?
cable. They just had a DVD player, and they had a couple of movies, and Ghost Rider 2 was one of them, and I watched it like 4 or 5 times over the span of like 2 days.
It felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
And
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream, opening a way forward.
And
the
I
lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
And I watched like all the behind the scenes stuff for Ghost Rider 2. And what really bothers me is the Mephisto actor. There's like a really good scene that was cut out of the movie where he's like signing for a like he's renting a car, and he's going to, like, he's at the rental place, and the guy gives him the contract, and he actually takes the time and he's like leans down and he's reading the contract word for word, and the guy's like, nobody normally reads these things, they just sign them. And he's like, I always read the contracts. And it's a really good scene. I'm like, why the fuck did they take it out?
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could hear the glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun mechanic. I agree with you there, and I think he kind of fits more with what Mephisto looks like. But I think at that point, the actor had died who played Mephisto in the first movie. Because I can't remember the actor's name, I just remember that he was in, like, Easy Rider. But yeah, I can't remember that actor's name. I thought he was a good choice to play Mephisto. I kind of wish that they had at least gotten an actor that looked kind of close to him for the second film.
wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember.
Peter Fonda, that was it.
The light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories.
Oh, then I got no clue why Peter Fonda wasn't in the second one unless he just really didn't want to be in it.
Keep trying.
Which I think is fair.
The story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. That's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the credits. You can store your items. Alan can access the stored items from any shoebox in the dark place. Fuck, he has item containers? Okay, so my question is, am I gonna get combat with Wake?
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You just
That's
forget
true.
Again. We're in it together. Don't worry. I got you now.
To be fair, I think if you're casting any type of Western, Sam Elliott is the correct choice to use.
Hello? Hello?
Or even like a Western adjacent story.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Oh, like an action figure from them? Like, do you specifically want a Nick Cage figure, or do you want a Ghost Rider figure? Okay, I have no charges left. How the fuck do I get charges?
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Okay. Bro, just like but the thing was blocked. Just fucking climb over here, dude. Can I take the light from this?
I'm lost in the dark.
It could not be opened on the side.
I arrived. Wake.
Oh shit, can I use that light down there? You would either have to paint it yourself, or you could commission a painter, but Marvel Crisis Protocol has a not a Nick Cage, has a, Ghost Rider on a bike figure that's really nice. And it's one I've debated picking up.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh,
I'll take a
hey.
look real quick.
We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer.
Ah, okay.
I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
I sent you the Crisis Protocol Ghost Riders they have.
Casey! Damn it.
I mean, you're right. It was one of the first Marvel ones, like...
I remember dying in this alley.
Well, like, depending also on what you qualify as, like, first, because, like, we had, like, a really old Spider-Man movie, like, the pre-Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. We also had, like, the, Rhett Brown, Captain America movies, which are actually kind of worth checking out if you want something that's, like, so bad it's good.
Just keep killing me here.
I do wish that they would
You're not gonna
retry
get
with
what you
Ghost Rider.
want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Pick up his gun.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
I forgot they actually brought Robbie into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wait, did I come through here? I'm assuming that just loops around like crazy.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Like, I'm familiar with Robbie. Like, I actually like Robbie as a character. I like that they actually put him in Midnight Suns. I just wish that they put him in a better game.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the dawning cloud, I could fight back. I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
I think here's what's bad is like I really like the game, like the XCOM games. So I was hyped for it because I'm a big XCOM fan. What really annoyed me was what does mean no charges? Why the fuck do I have no charges? Went through all that shit. What I think hurt the Midnight Suns game is that rather than just doing like a tactical RPG, they tried to implement the card system into it. And a lot of times when I was doing bad in that game, a lot of times when I was doing bad in that game, it wasn't because like tactically I was doing bad. It's because the cards were fucking me over. Okay, I need to stop lighting up ghosts because I got no battery left. It's because like the card game aspect of it would fuck me over. So like I don't know why they thought that was good. Wait, I don't want to go in the subway just yet. That's true. I honestly thought, like, with them doing, like, the Miss Marvel movie, or not movie, but show, and Moon Knight as a show, I assumed that we were gonna get, like, a Ghost Rider show at some point. Flare, that. True. Like, I think it helps that, in general, his design is just such a cool design.
Hello? Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew.
Okay, that's true.
All I have is a name. Warlin Door.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
You're making a map?
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to the dream reality. Why? Who, where, why, motive, why me? Facts. Missing a time, no memory. Until now, I have always ended up here. Will I forget when I get out? Abducted, aliens, doors, UFOs, polyhedrons, dreams. Me, but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman.
See you around, Alan.
I didn't even realize Wolverine became a Ghost Rider. Alright, no reason to waste things on them.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Okay, so this is a thing that I hate in games. Because I don't know what the correct way is. Align the echo from a specific angle.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
Okay, so that was the only thing here. Yeah, I was honestly thinking maybe the sheriff was a part of the cults. That's why he disappeared, but I guess not. Okay, so that all just circled around. I guess that was literally just to have me meet the sheriff. Maybe.
Fuck me.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was hoping I could just jump down from there. Really wish I knew when these guys were being antagonistic or not.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Wait, so rather than being episodes, is Night Springs like an actual playable thing now?
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation
I agree with you there.
Fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages.
I'm worried that they'll take the other approach, and that is realize that, oh wow, Deadpool and Wolverine had a much lower budget than a lot of our other things, so let's just give every film we make the budget of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs.
So I do agree with you.
As always,
Like, you
Night's
don't need
Diner
like a
was
giant budget to... Like, you don't need a giant budget to make something really good. But the problem is that you need like a good writer. And I'm not saying that there aren't good writers that aren't affordable. I'm just saying you're going to have to take a lot of chances with a lot of no-name people, or a lot of no-name writers, and hope you end up with a really good one, because an established really good writer is going to cost you a lot of money, and established well-known actors are going to cost you a lot of money. Like, I mean, like the Deadpool movie, a lot of the money for that came from Ryan Reynolds himself,
hottest spot in town,
and through his like
so
other
there was
ventures.
plenty of work to do.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite waitress. Look who it is!
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Oh, there it is. Like, when I said, like, I think Disney will take the wrong message, they'll go, oh, we only need to invest this much money into it. And this will be the max we're willing to invest into it, because we've already seen that the return of this could happen. So they just won't want to get good people, because good people will want to get paid more.
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
Hot
Is this
coffee?
DLC? Did I just access the DLC and not realize it?
Writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
Mhm.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your birth sanctuary?
One chunk of the DLC is already out, and the next chunk actually comes out pretty soon. Or it just came out.
That's everyone's coffee. better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
So the actor in this that's playing like the talk show host,
I saw in the news.
I
that
get
you
the
saved
feeling
every single
that the
kid
original
from that
plan
diner.
for, because he's giving me Lance Reddick vibes,
Thanks. Those
and
yoga
Lance Reddick
lessons
has
really
worked with
paid off.
this studio before,
Outside town in that mansion of his. Why
so it makes me feel like the original plan was to have him play that character.
We have our own ways of talking. What can I get you?
Oh,
Little bit, yeah.
I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Why is there a copy
No time for that.
of books in
I've
the
got
back?
customers waiting.
By the back, she didn't mean bathroom, right? Where the fuck? Is it here? Because right now, this feels like I'm playing someone's very weird OC.
You better not crease any pages.
Beat Poetry Night at Knight's Diner. Knight's Diner presents Beat Poetry Night for the literary events in Night Springs. Employee of the Decade Award in recognition of basically being the best at like everything presented by everyone's favorite waitress. Okay, this is the DLC. Two can do it. Thank you so much for taking my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all of the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for that rare bird lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love will hurt by America's best-selling writer. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death will hurt by America's best writer. The man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice, and the whole city will hurt. America's best writer. Do I take any of them?
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
I love that. This just, like, I know this character, they were like, oh, she's a little odd in the head. It's like, she's getting her mission from a Billy Big Mouth Bass. Like, this could go one of two ways. Either this is all gonna be in her head and she's saving the day, or she's gonna turn into the next Son of Sam.
My accessories.
Oh, she's gonna turn
Everything
into the
the
next
girl
Son of
needed to
Sam.
Claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it.
Son of Sam was a guy that
finally ready for
thought
a
his
night
dog
out
was
on the
God
town
and was telling him to
with
kill people.
danger. There was no time to waste. the shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
That's the vibe I'm getting. That is definitely the vibe I am getting. I don't like that it's... Okay, it won't let me.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry! Go through the boatyard! It's the shortest route!
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
This is the boatyard, isn't it? Or this is the marina. The fuck is the difference between the boatyard and the marina? Is this the boatyard? No.
Not that way. I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
This is really giving... Like, I know the first game had heavy influences from Twin Peaks, but this part here is giving heavy Twin Peaks vibes.
Now, who the heck is that?
Well, that's clearly Billy. Billy's the bad boy from the wrong side of town, who's currently wanted for murder, but he totally didn't do it. Oh, or it's...
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
Oh god, this... So the original Alan Wake had 3 things of DLC. There was the 2 story things that actually is how you got the ending to the first game. And then there was a separate one that you could play by itself called American Nightmare. This just feels like an expansion on American Nightmare.
You're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
Oh, both of these are good.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. Me and my writer.
Oh fuck, the rifle sucks. I'm enjoying this part of the game a little bit too. I don't necessarily know if this is something I'd want the entire game to be.
This morning, so don't mess with me. From my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
I just realized how much fucking shotgun ammo I have. Like, I'm worried I'm gonna run out. I got almost 250 extra rounds. Oh shit, I do have 250 rounds.
Twin had him locked up somewhere. A sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way. More haters.
I mean, I do like how drastic the change is. Come on, buddy. My Son of Sam belief, though, is still in effect. Goddamn, I have almost no inventory space left. alive. Fucking knives. Shit, come here.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
I'm curious if this character plays more of a role in the main story. Or else that one little segment they were like, nah, we want DLC of her.
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
God, I hope this ends with it just cutting to her. She's just in her diner. Everything is cool and fun. Just all in her head, like happy little times, and... all the tears are... Wait. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over the city. She wore the rain like a... She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, the city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason, Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around the dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette, but that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way and had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out of the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse of a man, long time Joe. Bullets looked up, his booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You. He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a six-shooter with a slug big enough, as big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had a piece out of its holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right to the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving my body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop of this train called Revenge. Soon I sucked in whatever air I could and looked off at him. Through the twisted maze of alleyways, 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of the chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against the window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, and the jagged ends of the wire ripping through my sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down nope, I am not reading all of that. You know, you're probably right. This is probably her at a computer.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little rider? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require...
He's inside! I'm here! I've come to save you!
Joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the Queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Running with wolves seems like a dangerous hobby.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf.
I guess riding doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean?
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my rider?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my rider. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Torture ideas for hack brother, car battery, solid potential, pulling out fingernails too messy, the bell, where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon, nice and simple, dismantle typewriters, A+ psychological damage, gasoline and fire. Fire might burn my cabin down, maybe overcomplicating things.
The twin said he was down at the beach.
I literally got no inventory space. Would this be the beach? Doesn't there need to be an ocean for that to be a beach? This looks more like a... I guess maybe that is the ocean. I don't know.
Me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my rider?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious rider. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms this mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception.
Holy shit, these guys can take a lot of hits. What's funny to me is that this is only weird because it's Alan Wake. Because this just feels like I'm playing a Suda51 game. Much of a point to aim, just because holy shit, I'm fucking people up.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My rider believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
So since this is Night Spring is the DLC, I kind of hope that it's multiple episodes following different characters.
To get my hands dirty.
Oh fuck. Okay, that was some bullshit right there.
There was no time to lose. I was the only one
Wonder
who could
if I
save the
can-
writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters.
Okay, I can't shoot him
fate
until the
of
fight
all
starts.
Earth rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Not happening! The only heart I want is the writers. What? Gotta put more bullets in.
God damn, the rifle just takes so long to reload. Oh fuck. Fuck, it's just so much shit to keep track of.
There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
So here's how we
If I
do
have
this.
to
Point
stop you
blank.
myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Kind of like I said, fuck subtlety.
I'm fresh out of bullets. Bullets o'clock. I'm hungry. going to kill you? You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Mom, through the doorway. Fuck! Oh, she wasn't kidding when she said this was automatic. I've been pulling the trigger each time.
So don't mess with me. Bullets o'clock.
I thought the joke was that, like, they just confused automatic and semi-automatic, but no, like... I think the amount of ammo they're giving me makes way more sense now.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
Oh, okay.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down race they shoot. Psychic powers, hypnotize a magic fruit.
That was something. Now I gotta actually remember to aim.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Same. I'm hoping there's like another episode.
Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look at it from the right angle.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You have discovered your first plot element from an echo. You can rewrite it on the plot board.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we get like some more episodes of Night Springs that either continue that story.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Or maybe even follow some other characters. Okay. I was about to say, because if that was the DLC by itself, that would be a little disappointing for how short that was.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. the sound of that.
I'll probably finish out this chapter and then call it a night. Or not call it a night, but I'll end the stream, and then I'll come back on in a couple hours after 8.
The city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
So this is a little on the annoying side.
There was something hidden here. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Oh, this is how I upgrade my stats with him. Okay. Yeah, I'm lost too. only thing I can think is to go back.
Wait.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
Okay, yeah, it just says follow the blood trail. Okay, there's the blood trail. How the fuck do I get over there? Is there a light that I'm missing that I can turn off? Here we go.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new location for the story. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there. My writing was affecting reality.
there now that I just didn't notice?
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
See, I don't understand how to use the board for Wake, like... Okay, here we go. I'll be honest, Toxin, I don't get that one.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Bright's 25% chance to regain a flashlight charge on killing an enemy. Bright's 10% chance done. I need to be able to get flashlight boosts back. Okay.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Wake.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Wake. I just want to say. I eat the words. Randy's worth story as a monster.
Come on!
I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking confused with this story right now.
I can't hide around.
let me try reworking some stuff. Like, I'm just really confused, because, like, I'm changing shit, but I'm not really getting what's changing when I'm changing it. Both. Like, right now we're playing as an Alan Wake that is... So, to my understanding, this is the actual Alan Wake. Like, trapped in this room. And this is a character in a story that he's writing. Something else had to have changed down here.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Okay. Yes. I think this is explaining how he got out of the lake.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid.
No, not yet.
They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like
some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Well, no, like, we know, like, in order for Wake to escape from the lake, he had to basically write it into a story. So this is the character running through the story. So what I don't know is when we get back to seeing Saga and Casey, if Saga and Casey are even real people at this point, because I'm fucking questioning that, but if the Wake that comes out of the lake is actually the real Alan Wake, or if it's this Alan Wake. Is it the morgue? Okay. What is this place? Dream, I feel like it's not. No place, every place, all places, any places. New York, not New York City. Or now New York, not New York City. Away to other places, a nexus, a door, the gatekeeper, or others, or trying to get somewhere, everywhere. Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access window. Fact, missing time, no memory until now. Okay, we read that. That sheriff we met, he got taken at the morgue early on in the game. A bit, yeah.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I had found another compelling location to use.
I can already tell this mechanic's going to become a pain in the ass.
I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
What the fuck was that? definitely say it's really hard for me to tell which of these entities are going to actually attack me or not.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that.
It was locked
They say
from
the
the other
dark soul
side.
from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. I had a new idea, a new story thread. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Like, I get the concept of the boards, but I feel like if I don't know where to go, using one might just confuse the hell out of me even more.
I'm lost in the dark. Alan Wake. No, wait. Alan Wake.
God, I hope it doesn't put me all the way back at the
Alan Wake. Wake.
path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Alright, everyone, I'm actually starting to get kind of hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'll be back on maybe in like 2 hours, and we can keep playing this some more, but for right now, thank you all for stopping by, thank you for the gifts, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for following, and thank you for keeping the chat alive. Again, I'll be back probably around 2-ish hours. Bye, everyone.